What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Trevor Bryan versus Cassius Chaney, and this was a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division. And this fight was Saturday, November 4th, from the Casino Miami Jai Alai in Miami, Florida. And this fight was broadcasted on Fight Pay-Per-View. And in this fight, Cassius Chaney got his career best victory, knocking out brutally in brutal fashion in the seventh round, stopping Trevor Bryan, the former WBA regular heavyweight champion. And yeah, this, like I said before, best victory for Chaney's career thus far, improving to 23-1, whilst Trevor Bryan drops to 22-2. Leading up to the knockout, I had this fight scored 59-54 in Chaney's favor. I could have saw it being a little bit closer. But yeah, with this fight, I mean, on paper going into it, I was kind of interested in this one, intrigued. It was two fighters that were sort of in similar points in their career. Both of them had taken tough losses recently, obviously with Chaney losing to George Arias by split decision, and Trevor Bryan losing his title to Daniel Dubois, but in brutal fashion as well. It was a good crossroads fight between two heavyweights, like I said before, in their mid-30s that are kind of they really just needed a win to propel themselves. So this was a very good crossroads fight on paper. And obviously, I mean, this isn't the highest level of the heavyweight division. It's sort of top 25, top 30 level. But yeah, in this fight, just to break it down, the first round I gave to Cassius Chaney. Not really much happened. Chaney, though, landed some overhands on Bryan, got his attention a little bit. But then in the second round, whilst Bryan was having a somewhat decent round, he got caught with a massive overhand right from Chaney that buckled his legs and sent him down to the canvas. And whilst he was going down, Chaney connected a bit, partially with an uppercut as well. So it was a very big 10-8 round for Chaney in the second. Then in the third round, Chaney was just battering Bryan, landing huge overhands, just doing much, much more. Then rounds 4 and 5, in my opinion, were swing rounds. Could have went either way. In those rounds, Chaney wasn't really doing a lot, but Bryan wasn't doing a lot as well. Bryan would go for it, throw a lot of shots, but they didn't really connect with any conviction. They were less than pity patter shots. But in terms of Chaney's work, he landed a few shots, but they were very heavy shots on Bryan. That's why I gave him both those rounds. But it really could have went either way. Both of them weren't really doing much. Then in round number 6, though, I gave it to Trevor Bryan. Literally, Cassius Chaney landed and threw 0 punches in that round, and Trevor Bryan capitalized a bit with the jab, so I gave him the round. But then in the 7th, Trevor Bryan was Cassius Chaney sort of had a second wind after that 6th round where he looked very tired, not throwing anything. In the 7th, he opened up throwing big right hands on Trevor Bryan, and then I can't really remember what exactly it was, but I believe it might have been another overhand right that sort of caught Bryan's attention, got him on the ropes, and Chaney just went for the kill and landed a massive right hand flush on Trevor Bryan, sending him flat on his face, out cold on the canvas, excuse me. And yeah, it was a brutal knockout. Bryan was face down on the canvas, laid out from a big overhand from Chaney. So this goes in question: what is next for Cassius Chaney? Now 23-1. Big win here for him tonight over Trevor Bryan, getting that brutal KO win. So for Cassius Chaney, I wouldn't mind seeing him against someone who's top 20, top 15 ranked at heavyweight, considering he got this win in very, very impressive fashion in the end with a very good knockout. And Trevor Bryan, I know Bryan is in the highest level of guy, and especially with the shape he's in now, but still, it's a name. It's a former regular champion, quote unquote, but still, I mean, for Cassius Chaney, I wouldn't mind even seeing him face the winner or even the loser of the other heavyweight fight tonight, which is Efe Ajagba versus Joe Goodall. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Maybe we could see Cassius Chaney against Justice Hooney, or even the guy who just fought Hooney, Andrew Tabiti. I wouldn't mind seeing Chaney against any of these guys who are in the mix at the top 50 in the heavyweight division right now. But as for Trevor Bryan, I think he might retire. I mean, I know he's only 34, but in the past 2 years, he held on to that WBA interim and regular title. Didn't really fight anyone of note until getting mandated to fight Dubois, who absolutely destroyed him. And since his comeback after He fought BJ Flores for the interim title in like 2017, held on to that belt till like 2021 before fighting Bermane Stiverne. Came into that fight in terrible shape, and since then has not really been in good shape at all. So he might just retire, and if not, I don't really know what could be next for him. He could fight another Don King fighter, someone like maybe Daiquiri Scott, or whoever possibly wins or loses the fight between Jonathan Guidry and whoever the opponent is. Whoever the opponent is. Excuse me, his name is escaping me right now. But yeah, overall, Cassius Chaney brutally knocks out Trevor Bryan in the 7th to get his 23rd victory, and I believe this is his 16th KO. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.